So you have probably heard the phrase, life is like riding a bicycle. It's by Albert Einstein. He said, life is like riding a bicycle, and to keep your balance, you must keep moving. And I love this quote. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. I wish I was artistic and I could draw some beautiful bike, maybe with flowers in the basket, and put the quote on it and frame it somewhere, because it really is true and I love it. So I wanted to share some things that have helped me to keep moving forward. I mentioned to you that as there are stresses in my life, I tend to revert back to just how my body finds comfort. And sadly for me, that is a candy bar. Especially as Ben was in the hospital doing his chemo. There's free food there in the hospital, and he didn't want to eat anything because he was doing chemo, but he would pick all sorts of treats. And so we would sit there with the tray between us that had cookies and cheesecake and fruit, and he didn't want to eat anything because he was on the chemo. And so as we sat there for quite a few hours, I would kind of nibble on it and kind of nibble on it, and that's how my brain tried to comfort itself. And I just was thinking, I don't need to always revert to what is comfortable. I think it's important to realize we have to keep going forward in our life. It's easy to try to feel like we're stopped and we're stuck and there's nothing we can do in this place where we are. But it's important to realize we can always make healthy choices and we can always move forward. And so I did want to share something that's really helped me. It sounds a little ridiculous, but I will look in the mirror in the morning and I will say to myself, this day, right here, right now, this is the beginning of my healthy new life. And I'll say to myself, it's never too late to make healthy choices. And that has really helped me to regroup and to refocus. And so I don't know if there's any of you out there like me that stress drives you to some kind of basic urges that don't always have your long-term goals in mind. But this is something I struggle with, and this is something that I'm really trying to focus on, not going to those basic physical responses and just actually choosing better, healthier things for myself. And so I know addressing, like recognizing it's a problem is a step, and then also just addressing where are the feelings coming from that are driving me to eat. Of course, with my son, it's usually fear and anxiety, boredom, impatience, those type of feelings. But if you recognize the feelings that are causing your struggles, then you can start to plan a way to deal with those feelings in a healthier way. And so if you have any ideas or tips on this, I sure would love to hear it in the comments. What helps you continue pushing forward when struggles in life try to make you feel stuck in your tracks? I'd love to hear it. And I'll read the quote one more time. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving, by Albert Einstein. So I hope you guys keep moving forward throughout your day, keep making healthy choices, and keep prioritizing your needs and your health, and it'll bring you beautiful things.